want to make sure it's adjacent on it. Because even when I like cast a vote to evict, I have to take a cleansing breath and make sure, because I'm afraid I'm going to say the wrong person's name, you know. That's scary. Okay, maybe it's just me, I'm sorry.
Well, that's kind of how I felt when, like, they didn't ask me to vote. What was it, yesterday? I was like, what's going on?
It was scary.
She didn't even realize she didn't vote.
I didn't realize I didn't vote.
No, I walked out.
He comes out.
I walked out and I'm like, whoa, they messed up.
No, because he comes out making a funky face.
He made a face like.
I'm like, what?
Like
I'm like, what's going on? And then Diane's like, we're not voting. I'm like,
why did they do that though, do you think?
Give her more time.
To campaign?
Really?
I think so.
I think so.
Diane's a fighter. I'm completely shocked that she didn't try hard enough. She's not a person to lie down. It's just not her nature. But this game's wasn't meant for her. So I know Diane to just be like, you know, trying so hard, and she's done. It's a wrap.
A lot of us are different people.
Not that it would have changed, Erika, but it would have, you know what I'm saying? I still like to see people at least try, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit.
I think she felt bad too because like we wanted, she knew that like my whole season wanted her out the week that Comus was on the block. She was like, I might as well not even.
Right. It's tough on her.
This game is no joke.
It's hard, yeah.
I think someone is coming back though. Did you hear what Will said?
About the
They told
timing
him.
thing.
Well, because when he was on the block last week, when James put him up, he was like, well, if I get evicted tomorrow, whatever, I have a wedding next weekend, this weekend, and am I going to be a lieutenant? And I said, no, you're going to be in sequester.
Well, if someone's coming back, they would have to let me know before nominations.
When did they let you guys know in season 3?
Like, probably tomorrow morning. You know, I have to know.
How did you guys know, though?
We watched the video.
The morning of?
They called us into the living room, watching the video, and I went, and I knew my heart was going boom, 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 because on the screen it said expect the unexpected.
Hate that.
And then we walked by. I walked by. I'm like, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What that mean? Something bad. Something bad. So I'm like, right. I'm talking to Jay. I'm like, Jason, what is it? He's like, just calm down. I'm like, no, something wrong. And then they set us down in the living room and they played that video where they showed the house guests in sequester.
Welcome to my banishment.
Welcome to my banishment.
Welcome to my banishment.
Oh, Lori was awesome. I loved her.
She was
Kind of looks like Josh, doesn't it?
She was awesome.
She was great. She should have stayed longer.
She should have stayed longer.
She
I wanted her to be at the
wait.
rap party so bad last year. I was like,
Oh, you love Lori.
I was like, are they gonna have Lori there? Remember, I asked you when I first met you. I'm like, do you know Lori?
I do. I love her. I love her to death. She was like, during the finals, I kept looking at her like, you know, because you always mingle, like you don't talk to each other, but you see each other. I'm like, that girl's gonna make it, or that woman's gonna make it. And I'm like,
how could you tell?
I get those feelings. They never don't. I just get those feelings. And the producers were talking and like, so who do you see around? And I said, well, it's this one lady, feisty little redhead lady with some big old eyes. I think she's gonna make it. So I think she's gonna make it. And then I described this other woman. I said, don't put her on the show. She's high maintenance.
And who was it?
No one. They didn't put her on the show.
Did you see Tanya?
I did see Tanya. And
What
I
did you think
remember
of her?
it was during the I sat next to Tanya when we had to take the test. And she's little, because Tanya's tiny. Like, she's like this tall.
She is?
Yeah, she's extremely tiny. She's wearing high-inch heels in that picture, and Tanya is about this tall to me.
How tall are you, 5'6"?
I'm 5'4".
Oh.
So Tanya's even smaller. So I remember we were sitting there and it was cold, and I kept looking at her. And I'm like, oh, she's so cold and everything. And then right when we met Moonves and the producer group before you go home, she walks in like, I'm like, oh, hello, Pamela Anderson. I was like, oh, dang, you know. And then I thought Amy worked for the company. I didn't know
did?
she was a contestant. I thought she.
What does she look like?
Just she had this suit on, like a skirt and a suit jacket, and she just looked like she worked for the company. And they said it was gonna be a long time. We couldn't talk to each other. So I bought a book. You know, everybody else was freaking out, looking at each other. I'm like. And the two PAs kept trying to entertain us, and I was like, I'm too.
Oh, I know. They always do that. And you're like, okay, just stop.
Yeah, you don't have to talk. Yeah, seriously. And they were trying to, they were trying to.
That's how we figured out the twist. You know that, right? Is because, like, I saw certain people in the casting thing, and we started talking about it. And then we were like, wait a minute, well, who didn't we see? And we're like, well, we didn't see Maggie, we didn't see Bo, we didn't see April. Like, because we were all, like, talking about the casting, and we're like, and they're like, yeah, we didn't see Ashlea, and I was like, and that's how we started figuring it out. And then they're like, yeah, we didn't see Kaysar. So they had the partners in a separate because we saw Michael, Eric,
Probably the Hilton.
Howie.
That's how they did it for
Bet.
last season.
Completely different process.
Where were you?
CBS, so the Price is Right is filmed.
No, I mean like your hotels. You were at the Hilton Sheraton.
Sheraton.
But we weren't there till later. I mean, for them it was like a week process, sequestered, and all that. We just came in after.
They lucked out. All the partners lucked out. Like Ashley.
Yeah, it was a quick thing.
2 days.
Are you serious? Wow.
We just did our testing, and I lived locally, so I came back and forth, did testing, I went in, and
That's it.
it was just bam, bam, and I saw a couple people, and I left. I didn't go through
HOH.
an extensive process.
HOH.
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 Can you please do that for a couple of days? Please.
Just ask her Mike a bunch of stuff. It's some HOH.
Just ask for like ridiculous.
Did he really say it that much though? I'm HOH.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I know he said it when
He's
after the
never
Power
had it
Veto. He was like, I'm
I know.
HOH.
I
That's
know.
why
They can't do
I
that to
honestly
me.
was happy for him. I was like, oh my God, James, you want it? You kick my butt. But I
Hey,
told him,
BB.
Hey,
Can I
BB.
eat 'cause I'm
Hey,
HOH?
BB.
Maybe since I'm HOH. Is
that what he said?
We're gonna be eating.
Like he had like a
home.
question every 5 minutes.
I know it's hideous.
Yeah, girlfriend. Might not let you wear that robe.
Can I borrow that sometime?
No, you want to. Once you guys wear it, I'm serious. You guys will
No, it's
love
really
it.
soft.
Have you tried my robes?
No, I heard you have great robes. People
really
wrote
nice.
about them a lot. But this robe,
It's home.
me on a Friday night, and my dog, in my robe. Looking like, just like this, with glasses on, hair looking crazy. They asked me in the diary room, do you want to do something to your hair? I'm like, no. You know how I swing. You know how I do it. Crackish. The fact that they asked me if I want to do something with my hair,
You know it's bad.
it's bad.
Please go to the diary.